Hey there, Aquarius. What's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in. Welcome back. This is going to be a general message for Aquarius, the cross-watcher, anybody that was drawn here, really. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. If none of this hits home, just try a different message. I'm going to start with the dragon oracles. Then I'm going to pull from the fairy oracles. Then I'm going to pull from the angel oracles. And we're going to do a full Celtic cross spread with the chakra tarot. And I'm going to close with a moon deck card. Okay? So let's get started. See which dragon is with you for Aquarius and the message that they're bringing. Oh, that's two. Just one, please. Just one. For Aquarius, which dragon has a message? Pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So this is when you learn something that you can't unknow. It's something that you're constantly thinking about. And the moment you get the opportunity to use this new information, you're jumping on it. It's not something that you're like, oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. I know what I can do. No, you're going to know it. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Look at how beautiful that is. It's beautiful. Let's pull a fairy for Aquarius. For Aquarius. Some of you just did a cleanse. You got it all. All of it. Everything. It makes me think of an egg cleanse. Or like a parasite cleanse. But like full-blown parasite cleanse with the pumpkin seeds and the, what is that fruit? I forget which fruit it is. There's a fruit. Papaya seeds. And you're using the drops too. Somebody's also doing a bath. I'm not sure what all's in there, but it looks like some kind of white powder substance that you're adding to your bath to detoxify. Okay, you're removing toxins from your body, specifically toxins. This water looks really hot, like as hot as you can stand it. And I'm seeing a timer. I can't tell if that's 20 or 30 minutes. I think it's 30 minutes. I just don't know what it is that you put in there, but it definitely feels like a detox. You're trying to cleanse yourself here. It looks like it's working very well, actually. Very well. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. Oh, that's so true. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. This reading is giving that big time. I'm also getting that there's some kind of wisdom that you're receiving on a spiritual level. It's just for you. It's just for you. And you're going to have to sit with it for a minute. Process it. Really let it alter the things that it's about to alter for you. And when you've settled in that, then go ahead and share with other people if they're even, interested in that. But yeah, there's something here that at first it's just for you. Which angel is with Aquarius? Thank you. This makes total sense. The angel of clarity. Very crystal clear, very pure. See that? White ascension energy. Solitude, connected to all. You have big emotions. You got a big heart. You also have really good perspective. I can respect that. And then you have the clarity here, where everything's making sense. This is why that happened. This is why I felt like I needed to XYZ. Oh, that's why that relationship didn't work out, so that this one could. Sure, I lost some things, but look at all that I've gained. See, that's when it switches. That's what I'm getting here. Like maybe before all this, you were kind of looking at what everything's cost. You know, what did it cost you? A lot, right? But then you get to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm a lot better off here where I am now than I ever was over there. Recognizing how sometimes taking an L actually gets you a W in the end. Current energy. It's the Lovers and Justice. Okay. Okay. You're making ultimate decisions here. Final decisions here. Big decisions here. And it's definitely changing things for the better. You're also feeling a lot better about yourself and the choices that you're making. I don't even really think it's situational, but also you've got more experience. You've got more knowledge backing, the decisions that you're making. Excuse me, I don't know where that yawn came from. What is incoming for Aquarius? Ooh, sheesh. What's incoming for Aquarius? Oh, because this was an exhausting experience. I get it. Also, I did see the word ascension up here, so you could get tired randomly. 3 of Coins. Perfection. Perfection. Foundation, 2 of Cups. See, you're ready to work together. You do work well with others. It doesn't necessarily have to do with you. It just has to do with these people, their work ethic, their perspective, their ability to care and take other people's feelings into consideration. Like, I think maybe Aquarius, you've been dealing with, essentially they're people that have a very hard time controlling themselves. So they seek out other people and try to control them instead of working on themselves and their own self-control. Yeah, the time for that is past. Yeah, you're basically saying to me here, I'd rather be on my own than amongst enemies, foes, monsters, people with bad intentions, narcissists. Like, you'd rather be alone than be around that. But the nice thing about that is when you do have that alone time, you dig deep and you start doing the healing like we all do, you do eventually find other really good people. And it is so refreshing. Let me tell you what. Yeah, Princess of Wands. So you recently started a new journey here. Kitty. If you want to come inside, honey. The door's already open. Sorry, it's nice out, so I got the door cracked so the kittens can go outside, and they're really scared still, but Especially Rimnar. Oh my god, that poor cat. He's just scared of everything. A leaf turns over and he runs back inside. He's so funny. All right, crowning you. We have Judgment and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords has been a stalker card. This card's been coming out a lot lately. It's the fastest moving knight. Pretty sure everybody knows that by now because, like I said, it's been coming out a lot. There is some judgment here. There is some karma. But I think that you have good karma here. I don't see any kind of bad karma coming off of you. Yeah, you got some really, really good stuff on its way. I'm also getting this feeling that you might have to reintroduce yourself to some people because you're not the same person that you were a few months back. You've changed. You've made some big changes. Lifestyle changes, day-to-day activity changes, diet changes, exercise changes, whatever the case may be. Some of you guys are working for a different company or at a different location. Some of you guys have moved your home. Some of you guys have cut out a lot. A lot. I'm hearing it was time. It was time. But there is some really, really good news making its way to you. I'm also getting that you are a very clear channel right now, Aquarius. So when God, universe, and all that is talking to you, ancestors, you're hearing them. I'm also getting that you're going to have a dream where you see someone. It's not in the cards. I'm just picking this up intuitively. You're going to have a dream with a past loved one is coming to visit you. You may not remember that this person is passed in the dream because while you guys are visiting, it's just like it always was. It might not be until you wake up and realize, oh my gosh, that person's passed away and I just spent all night with them like it was nothing and I didn't get to relish it. I didn't get to cherish it the way that I would have had I in my dream remembered, hey, you know, it's been a while since you've seen them. Probably enjoy this. It might be a while before you see them again, you know. It might not, but the conversation you guys had, it's a very genuine conversation, and I feel like this is your passed on loved one trying to let you know that they are very much still with you all of the time. And it's very hard for them to manifest themselves in a way that you can actually see them. So it really is a treat when you've got somebody visiting you in a dream. And I think that alone is going to help you feel very connected, feel very loved and protected. That's just a sliver of it, though, to be honest with you. You've got so many ancestors that you've never even heard mention of their name, but they love and respect you, right? So, like, I'm just getting that you're going to become a very, very clear channel. You're hearing, you're receiving. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you know how to understand it. You're understanding what it all means. I really like this. This is a major step forward in your path here. Yep, 7 of coins. For the near future, this is talking about your investments, the things, peoples, places that you're investing in. We are on an energy budget. I only have time for, I only deal with people who, I'm on an energy budget. What is the obstacle for Aquarius? King of Cups. Damn. Seven of Swords, 8 of Coins. Oh, 2 of Coins. It's hard trying to hold space in your heart for people that have wronged you. To an extent, we can understand why someone would lie about this or about that, but like, impulse control, work on it first, and then maybe we'll talk. For others of you, I do want to say that, like, sometimes people do us so dirty, there is no forgiving them. That's okay. You do not have to forgive someone to find peace in a situation. And I know this is very controversial and a lot of people don't like me talking about this, but at the same time, it needs to fucking be said. When somebody has done you wrong time and time and time and time and time again, no, I don't forgive you. Because when you say I'm sorry means that you recognize what you did was fucked up and you probably shouldn't do it again. So you're going to work on that, right? Those two things, recognition and correction. If you are not doing that, then your sorry is just words. There's no action behind it. There's no emotion behind it. There's no reality behind it. Is it a lie then? How do you forgive somebody that can't even mean it when they say they're sorry? Now, there does come a point where sometimes you just accept that certain people are always going to be shitty and they're not going to change. And I feel bad for you because that's going to suck. That's going to really suck. If it wasn't my stepping out of your life that sucked, it's going to be the next one, or it's going to be, maybe it was a previous one. You know, like, it just, not your circus, not your monkeys. So don't worry too much about that. Don't get stuck in that energy. But I just really want to take it home with this. Not everyone deserves your forgiveness. And if you forgive somebody, you're forgiving them for you, not for them. Okay? You might be finding it hard to put your heart out there, to trust certain people, to appreciate certain things that you've been put through, even if it did make you stronger, even if it did, you know, whatever. That's okay. That's okay. When you're ready, then address it. Excuse me. Deciding that you need more time is a decision. I just want to be really, really clear about that. How is the universe viewing Aquarius? The Six of Swords. See, you're being led and guided. You're doing what you need to. There's a parent out there that really feels like you're not living up to standards or setting or making the bar here because you're a single parent. You're actually doing a killer job, like a really, really, really good job. I don't think you understand how much love and support you have in the other realms. There's even people around you, and they'll never say this to your face, but I will say it for them because you need to hear this. They look up to you. The way that life has handed you a shit hand, and you're about to pull all the tricks that you and your partner planned on and win the game. And yes, I am talking about spades. But, see, and that's what it is. You got to call the Ace of Spades is what it is the Ace of Spades. You are the Ace of Spades. You're a very real one, and a lot of people look up to you. And they might not say it to you, but again, I will say it to you because you need to hear it. You absolutely deserve to hear that. I'm also getting that somebody is a very genuine and caring friend. Yes, people tend to take advantage of that, but it's not your loss, is it? What's the goal? The Nine of Cups. Happily ever after. Well, that's the Ten of Cups. But the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment and having even more than you imagined. I got a feeling some of you guys are going to realize just how special, just how important you really are. And you weren't ready for that. And you certainly did not think it was this much. But it is. I'm getting emotional. You're gonna cry, but these are tears of joy, you know, like, I don't think you realized just how appreciated you were. You know, when you step out of people's lives, they might act like whatever, they don't care. Yo, your absence is devastating to some of these people. They got a good poker face, but that don't mean that it's accurate. What's going on behind the scenes is intense. Your absence abso-fucking-lutely impacts these people. What's the potential outcome? I say potential because if you don't like it, do something to change things up and you'll get a different outcome. What's the potential outcome for Aquarius? Total transformation. I'm hearing, driver, move that bus. And then the sun card with the clarity card. Woo! Remember I was talking about that white light and all this genuine, authentic, like you are the ace of spades. And one thing about real people is they recognize real. They also recognize who's not real. What's crazy is when the not real people look around the room to see the other not real people and you're like, you all just called yourself out at the same time. But I'm not going to say nothing. I know what I know. I'm not going to say it out loud because that's the high priest, high priestess energy. You know what you need to know, but you're not going to announce it until it's time. For some of you, you need to reintroduce yourself because you're different. You've changed in so many good ways. And the people that were cut off and didn't have access to you before, especially if they haven't changed, they absolutely do not get a re-invitation to come back in. That's not what's happening here. Some of you are thinking that someone is going to come back. They're not. They're not. I know I'm not the reader that's like, oh my gosh, the person you're thinking of is coming back. They're fucking not though. They're not. I'm not gonna, I'm not here for the false hope and this person is not coming back. They're not. Do you know why? They can't. They're not good enough for you. The universe stepped in and said, get the fuck away from my Aquarius, from my divine child. Get back. You acknowledged it was a problem and you cut this person off, or maybe they were ugly and try to control the situation and be like, you can't break up with me because I break up with you. Whatever. As long as you get your things and go. There is somebody that you're thinking about. What if they come back? They're not going to. I'm just going to tell you right now. They're not going to. Please don't waste your time and your energy thinking about what if and how the conversation goes and You're on an energy budget. Let me say that not all in one word. You are on an energy budget. And we can't afford debts like that. Could we bounce back? Yes, but it would take a lot of time. You've already worked so hard to get to where you are. Let's not chuck it in the bucket just yet, okay? You know, perfection. Absolute fucking perfection here. I am on the right path and divinely guided. I couldn't say it any better. I could not have said that any better. I feel like that wraps up the whole reading. Or I mean, that could have summed up the whole reading. You're on the right path and you're divinely guided. I want to finish by clearing something up real quick, or just revisiting it, I guess. When I said it's okay to not forgive certain people, I absolutely mean that. And I think part of why that's so important, and I want to just add something to that real quick. What is the light without the darkness? They balance each other. You have to have both. Recognizing that you are a beast and you can fuck people's lives up with some facts. All you got to do is speak some truth. But you don't. Unless it's absolutely necessary that something needs to be said. Then you do. It is okay to harness that darkness inside, knowing what you're capable of. The wisdom comes when you act on what is appropriate in an appropriate amount. So no, not everybody deserves forgiveness because they haven't all gone out and cleaned up their shit. When you clean up your act, when you learn how to respect people, when you learn how to talk to a woman, then we'll talk. Until then, be a good neighbor and stay the fuck off my grass, okay? I'm going to leave it here. I hope this message helps who it needs to, how it needs to, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay beautiful.